Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The United States government has officially declared Christmas Eve, December 24th, as a federal holiday, and this announcement has quickly become a major topic of discussion across the country. For many Americans, this decision came as a surprise because Christmas Eve has traditionally been a regular working day for most federal offices. With this new declaration, a large part of the federal government will shut down for the day, including administrative departments, courts, and U.S. embassies and consulates around the world. For federal employees, this means an additional paid holiday and more time with family during the Christmas season. For many households, especially those already feeling tired after a long and stressful year, this extra day off feels like a welcome relief. At a time when people are dealing with high living costs, expensive housing, and rising everyday expenses, an added holiday can feel like a small but meaningful break. However, this decision also brings confusion and mixed reactions, especially when we look at its economic and financial impact. One of the most surprising aspects of this announcement is that even though Christmas Eve is now a federal holiday, major U.S. stock markets such as the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ remain open. Normally, people expect federal holidays and market holidays to align, but that is not the case here. When financial markets remain open during holidays, trading conditions change significantly. Trading volume usually drops because large institutions, banks, and investment firms operate with limited staff or stay on the sidelines. With fewer buyers and sellers in the market, liquidity becomes thin. In such conditions, prices can move very quickly, even without major news. Small trades can cause sharp price movements, leading to higher volatility. For experienced traders, this kind of environment is familiar and they often reduce risk or stay cautious. But for retail investors, holiday trading can be dangerous. Sudden spikes or drops may not reflect the true direction of the market, and emotional decisions made during these periods often lead to losses. This creates a strange contrast where some people are enjoying a holiday while others are navigating unpredictable market conditions. The decision also affects businesses and workers differently. Federal employees benefit directly, but private sector companies are not required to close. Many Americans will still be working normal hours. This creates an uneven situation where some parts of the economy slow down while others continue as usual. Businesses that depend on federal offices for approvals, documentation, or services may experience delays, which can be frustrating during an already busy holiday period. The closure of U.S. embassies and consulates has international consequences as well. Visa processing, passport services, and consular appointments are paused for the day. For travelers, students, and immigrants, even a single day of closure can cause scheduling issues, especially during peak holiday travel season. Beyond logistics and finance, this decision also carries a political and social message. Declaring Christmas Eve a federal holiday highlights the importance of family time, tradition, and cultural values. Supporters see it as a gesture toward workers and families at a time when financial stress is high. Critics, however, argue that adding holidays can reduce productivity and create inconsistency, especially when markets and private businesses remain open. There is also debate about why this decision was made now. Some analysts believe it is meant to boost public morale at the end of a challenging year. Others see it as a strategic move aimed at appealing to working class families and government employees. From a financial perspective, the timing is important because the end of the year is already a sensitive period for markets, with low liquidity and higher volatility. Overall, the declaration of Christmas Eve as a federal holiday reflects the unusual balance the United States is trying to maintain right now. It shows an effort to support workers and public sentiment while markets and businesses continue operating under pressure. The fact that a federal holiday exists alongside open financial markets highlights the disconnect between social policy and economic systems, and that is why this announcement has sparked so much discussion across the country.